that I came upon with PowerSchool Learning. So if you want to make a class, it's pretty simple where everybody's linked together. It's pretty simple. Basically what you're going to do, let me get back to just the normal like general class port pages, is you just can create a new class and you can import the stuff you've already made once you get here if you want. I already had a master class going, but what I did from here, once you go to that, right now I have it set to inactive. I'm going to change it at the end of the 9 weeks. But what you do is you go to manage class, hit your rosters here, and from this it was really simple. I just hit manage sections from here. Before there wasn't sections. Now I've already added mine, and from here you would just then hit add section, and you could name it whatever you want to, and you can import the students straight up from your other classes. So I'll just call it H for a second, hit import, and if I wanted to create one for my teammates, I could do so. I would hit import from another roster. Now this is what I would recommend for you if you're making your own. Hit only list my classes and hit this year. When you hit search, they'll come up and you can just import the students. However, let's see if it just comes up with part of your name. No. Okay. I guess I would have to have like U.S. history or whatever. I'm not even sure if it says United States history or how y'all's looks. But like I could find other people's classes and add theirs. Like if I was going to do a team, or I should have just gone with Milana. What was I thinking? Pre-calculus. And so like if I wanted to add a section for him, I could just import right here, and I don't even know who this is. But anyways, I would go to import and create a class for them. And so once you have it all created, I'll have to delete that part later. Once it's all created, from your main page, you can choose what to post to which student. So right now for section 1A, they'll see, I just did a different front page for the Zoom links portion. You do it however you wanted to. Why it's nice is if they submit something, when you go to look at your grades or anything, you can actually open up all the assessments at once. So if I wanted, I just created this, so obviously 0 out of 189 kids have done this, but you can go straight to view results, and you can jump from class to class right here to see what's happened. And not only that, what's neat is because it's all using the same classroom, if we're forced to, and this is the real reason I wanted to do this, if we're forced to use Google Classroom, you can just take the link for your assessments. So like, let me go back to the pages where I just normally created the page. So we're at the end in math of chapter 2. You're about to take this chapter 2 exam. So here's my chapter 2 test right here. I could copy this link, and in PowerSchool Learning, or excuse me, Google Classroom, you can make the same link for all the classes. So I did this yesterday for chapter 3, what's about to start. If they click this, it'll take them to the lesson 3.1, and now since they're all sharing the same classroom, it's all the same link. So I don't have to make a different link for each student. I could just post it straight up. So a kid would never even know that they're actually going through PowerSchool Learning. I could fool whoever said you have to use Google Classroom. It's a way of fooling it, because now I just posted it as a Google Doc, the same instructions I would have. But what I did is I hyperlinked this one. So like if they clicked here to submit their answers, what that's going to take them to is that PowerSchool Learning assignment. So I just hyperlinked it directly in. If it ever loads, you'll see it. Maybe. Here it goes. It goes straight to the PowerSchool Learning, but it's all being housed through Google Classroom. So I just wanted to show you that in case we're required to switch out at some point in time to Google Classroom.